Hi students, welcome back to Venkat Gola Lectures. Today I am going to discuss a new chapter, Structural Organization in Animals. In that subtopic is animal tissue. So let's now talk about animal tissue. And before we're going to discuss the types of tissues and all, let's know what is a tissue. So what is a tissue? A tissue means a group of cells, a group of one cell or more types of cells and their intercellular substances that perform a specific function is called a tissue. So what is a tissue means? A group of one cell or more types of cells and their intercellular substances that perform a specific function is called a tissue. So group of one cell or many types of cells. So tissue, actually the term tissue in a French language, tissue means a woven. Tissue means in the French language it means woven. There are different types of tissues. Let's see the types of tissues. A simple tissue, another one is a compound tissue. So what is a simple tissue? An organized group of cells may be similar in structure, function and embryological origin is called tissue. So what tissue it is? Simple tissue. That means an organized group of cells, organized group of cells which are similar in structure, a function and origin, embryological origin is called a simple tissue. So what is a simple tissue means? A simple tissue may be defined as an organized group of cells which are similar in structure, similar in function and the same embryological origin is called a simple tissue. Now another one is a compound tissue, compound. So compound tissue is defined as the organized a group of cells that may not be similar in structure, function and may be different origin. embryological origin is called compound tissue. So, a compound tissue means an organized group of cells, may not be similar in structure and function and different in origin, is called compound tissue. Now, the term tissue, a tissue was given by, the term tissue was given by Bichat. The term tissue was given by Bichat, and the term, the tissue was name coined by a tissue. The term tissue was name coined by Marcello Malpighi. The term tissue was name coined by, what tissue it is mean? It is animal tissue. The term animal tissue was name coined by Marcello Malpighi. Marcello Malpighi. Now let us come into one more important, the plant tissue. A plant tissue was first studied by Grew, a name of a physiologist, anatomist called Grew. And the term the study of tissues, the separate branch in science, separate branch in the biology, that is about study of tissues. It is called a separate branch which is called histology. So histology is histology. The study of tissues is called histology. Histology means here they are derived from two words, histos and logos. Histos, which means tissue, and logy or ology means to study. So study of tissues is called histology. So the term histology was given by Mayer. The term histology was given by Mayer. Mayer is the name of physiologist, and the term the father of histology was given by, so who was considered as the father of histology? The credit goes to Bichat, and this is here in the year of 1819. The name of the year, in the year of what is that, 1819, the term histology was given by Mayer, and the father of histology was considered by Bichat. So he was the one who studied about the tissue. So therefore he was considered as a father of histology. So animal tissues. So what is a tissue? A group of one cell or many types of cells and their intercellular substances that perform a particular function is called a tissue. There are two types of tissues. The tissues is present in both in plants and animals. So if it is present in the plants, is called plant tissue. If it is present in the animal, is called animal tissues. Now ours is animal tissue. So the tissue meaning is woven. Woven. Tissue means woven. There are two types of tissues. They are called simple tissue and compound tissue. So simple tissue. What is a simple tissue? The organized group of cells which are similar in structure is similar, function is similar and origin from the same origin. So they are called as simple tissue. And compound tissue, organized group of cells may not be similar in structure. The cells are different because different cells are there. The shape is different, function is different and the origin is different. So that is called a compound tissue. The term tissue was given by chart. The by chart is the name of physiologist, anatomist, and the name of the tissue was coined by animal tissue. The term animal tissue was coined by Marcel Malpighi. And coming to the plants, the plant tissue was first studied by Englew. So Englew studied these plants. He is one of the anatomist and physiologist. And the study of tissues is called histology. Histology is a branch of biology. It deals with study of cells, tissues. Histos means tissues and logy means science. And the term histology was given by the Mayer in the year of 1819. So the father of histology was considered by Bichat. So Bichat was considered a father of biology. Father of what? Histology. Another important is, in human there are about 200 tissues have been found. In humans, about 200 tissues have been found. So these 200 tissues have been classified into 4 categories on the basis of their structure, function and location. So in human being there are about 200 tissues have been identified. They have been classified into 4 types on the basis of their function, location, and location. So what are these? I hope you all know this, which is come across cellular classes also. Classes, they are called epithelial tissue, epithelial tissue. Epithelial tissue, connective tissue, muscular tissue, and nerve tissue. So in human there are about 200 tissues have been found, as we said. They have been categorized into 4 groups on the basis of the function and the location. They are called epithelial tissue, connective tissue, muscular tissue and nerve tissue. Now these are the tissues, there are types and location, function. Let's see once. So number 1 is a type of a tissue is called epithelial tissue. Epithelial tissue. Origin, it is origin from ectoderm and all 3 germ layers. Originate from ectoderm, also originate from mesoderm and endoderm. So it is only the tissue, epithelial tissue is only the tissue originate from all three germ layers. These three are called germ layers. And function, let's see the functions of this epithelial tissue is present in the, all the vertebrates and also been found in the most of the invertebrates also. The functions of this epithelial tissue, they are mainly protection, they offer protection, storage, secretion, protection, secretion, absorption, excretion, and even reproduction. So epithelial tissues, the origin from all three germ layers like ectoderm, mesoderm and endoderm. Their functions is they offer protections for inner parts of the body, the secretion of chemicals, absorption of digested food, excretion, removal of waste materials and reproduction. So these are the functions of epithelial tissue. Now let's go on to the next tissue is a connective tissue. Connective tissue, it is originate from mesoderm. It is originate from the mesoderm. And the functions of these functions of the connective tissue, that helps in storage. Function is storage, binding of substances, organs, tissues, the parts, secretion also, support, instead of secretion you can write support, it gives framework, support, storage, circulation means transport, circulation. So the functions of connective tissue that are present in the animals, the vertebrates, these all four types of tissues have been found in all the vertebrates and most of the invertebrates also having majority of these were tissues. So storage, binding, support and circulation. These are the major functions of this a connective tissue. Now coming to the third category of tissue is muscular tissue. Muscular tissue, this is also originate from mesoderm of embryo, germ layer, mesoderm. And the functions of these mesoderm is major functions of this mesoderm are the contraction, body movements, locomotion, the movement of organs. So the muscular tissue, the main muscles, it is originate from the mesoderm. This is mainly concerned with the body movement of body parts, movements of body parts. That means body parts, movement of body parts. contraction and locomotion. So these are the functions of muscular tissue. Now coming to the last tissue, that is called nerve tissue, or nervous tissue. This is originate from ectoderm of germ layer, ectoderm of embryo. And the functions of this nerve tissue, functions of nerve tissue, what are the functions of the nerve tissues means, the mainly conduction of nerve impulses, So nerve tissues originate from ectoderm, and the main function of this nerve tissue is conduction, control and coordination. Conduction, control and coordination, by nerve impulses. So the nerve tissue, it is originate from ectoderm. Its function is conduction, control and coordination by the nerve impulses. So these are the four types of all the tissues. So they are epithelial tissue, connective tissue, muscular tissue, and nerve tissue or neural tissue. So their origin, location and functions. So epithelial tissues it is only the tissue which is originate from all types of germ layers, all three germ layers. These are the germ layers. And the function is protection, secretion, protection to inner parts of the body, secretion, absorption, excretion, reproduction. And the connective tissue, as the name tells us, the connection is meant for the water storage, binding, supporting and circulation. And muscular tissue is originated from the mesoderm, and the main function is a contraction, the body movement of the body parts, locomotion. And the nerve tissues originate from ectoderm of the embryo. They are mainly concerned with the conduction, control and coordination by the nerve impulses. So these all are the types of tissues. So in human being there are two types, 200 tissues have been identified. There are all these three and their functions. Let's come to the next video. We will talk about epithelial tissue. So if you like this video, please share and subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching.